In today's volatile and complex climate, success depends on an organization's ability to constantly develop its people talent, whether they're individual contributors, first-time supervisors, middle managers, senior directors, or even entire leadership teams. But equipping employees with the right balance of know-how, attitudes, and behaviors is not simple. On one hand, conventional development techniques like classroom-based training are not so effective, since 80% of the classroom learning is lost within weeks. On the other hand, on-site coaching generally has a far better transformational impact, but it tends to suffer from affordability, practicality, continuity, and accountability challenges. In fact, novel approaches to leadership development are essential if organizations are to be effective at transferring new behaviors into the workplace and making best use of their learning and development budget. To mitigate these instructional challenges, we reviewed a number of positive characteristics from various development strategies and blended some of these into our novel solution. More specifically, 1. We've adopted a telecoaching approach that predominantly focuses on the improvement of critical leadership behaviors. 2. We've designed a set of structured development programs that make use of online assessments, interactive tools, and experiential learning activities. 3. We've streamlined and automated tedious tasks that were repetitive and added little coaching value. And 4. We've developed our own e-coaching and collaborative learning platform that blends together all of these features and characteristics. Our secure and intuitive web-based platform allows the program participants to interact with their dedicated coach in a private setting and reflect on and capture their development journey in a personalized journal, to access a comprehensive virtual library of instructional content selected to help them review what's considered best practice and translate it into actionable approaches for their role, and to share knowledge and network with professionals and like-minded individuals also participating in one of our leadership development programs. Here's a brief overview of our platform's main characteristics, features, and benefits. The intuitive features and functionalities of our e-coaching and collaborative learning platform are organized into 5 sections that are based on a college metaphor. These are the platform main lobby, the locker room, the coffee lounge, the virtual library, and the coach corner. Let's look a little closer at the main features of each of these sections. The main lobby acts as the platform entrance, where participants arrive once they've logged on. It provides them with instructions on how to best use the content and features of the platform, along with relevant news and updates specific to the programs and the online community of practice. The locker room is the personal space dedicated to the program participants. It contains their development journal, their personal profile, their private inbox, their personal document repository, and their settings and preferences. The Coffee Lounge acts as a social space of the online platform. It features an expert and coach-contributed blog, a discussion forum designed to encourage interaction between participants, a community directory, and a calendar providing information on upcoming events, live webinars, and other relevant news. The virtual library is the online repository for all development-related content. At their leisure, or when encouraged to by their coach, program participants can access this curated selection of learning titles, such as competency job aids, best practice articles and e-books, brief inspirational videos, e-learning modules, and archived webinars. Finally, the Coach Corner acts as the personal space for our coaches. Similar to the locker room, the Coach Corner contains the coach's bio and contact info, their private inbox, their personal document repository, and their settings and preferences. It also provides the coaches with a dashboard of relevant features and information pertaining to their coachees. In other words, the participants that the coaches follow. Let's now take a brief look at how participants and coaches might use the platform to communicate more efficiently and optimize the overall learning process. Leadership coaching programs generally include a number of activities like onboarding of new participants, setting up and debriefing psychometric and 360 assessments, creating personal development plans, etc. Such activities often have a number of guidelines and instructions that are fairly similar and repetitive from one participant to the next. In traditional face-to-face coaching programs, these guidelines and instructions are typically communicated in person, thus requiring from the coach to perform tedious tasks that increase costs but add little value. By making use of template-based messages and interactive forms in conjunction with the online journal of our platform, a lot of the required activity-based information can now be seamlessly communicated to participants with a much smaller effort and level of involvement from the coach. Just as any respectable manager wouldn't want to hold a meeting without a pre-established agenda and a set of action items post-meeting, our coaches also make systematic use of the platform to enhance the efficiency of their coaching meetings. For instance, 24 to 48 hours prior to every session, the coach sends, via the online journal, a reminder to the program participant in order to re-engage with the coachee, reconfirm the coaching date and time, and review the focus of the upcoming session. 24 to 48 hours after the coaching is completed, the coach sends to the participant, again using the platform journal, a brief summary of the session. These coaching minutes outline the key topics and observations that were discussed and confirm the learning actions that the coachee committed to perform before the next session. This simple yet effective use of our platform has several benefits, such as better coaching preparation, more efficient use of time, increased focus and clearer goals, higher likelihood of completing the learning experiences, enhanced engagement and feeling of support, optimized learning, and buildup of a chronological summary of the development journey. Although coaching can be a potent standalone learning tool, its true transformational power is harnessed when it's being used as a catalyst with other work-related development experiences. Such experiential learning activities may include observing a peer, seeking feedback and advices from a mentor, reflecting on concrete habits to adopt and obstacles to overcome, experimenting with new leadership practices and internalizing the learned behaviors, etc. In other words, observing, thinking, planning, trying, experiencing, and reflecting, and repeating the process until the learning sticks. Doing so alone may be a daunting task, but over-relying on a coach to shadow the participant every step of the way is also impractical and costly. An efficient alternative is to leverage our interactive form-based tools in conjunction with the development journal of our online platform. This approach facilitates the guidance and support of the participants as they perform the assigned learning experiences in between each coaching session. In addition to these few examples, our collaborative learning platform hosts a number of other interesting features, such as the possibility for organizations to customize the platform logo and add their own organizational library of online content, the ability for participants to export as a PDF file part of or all of their development journal in order to share and discuss it with their manager or their HR business partner, and the option for participants to be notified via email whenever a new private message is received or when their coach adds a new entry or comment to their online journal. Our secure and intuitive coaching and collaborative learning platform was designed with a simple goal in mind: include only the essential features needed to maximize the value of our programs while minimizing their costs. In conclusion, our platform enables us to deliver leadership coaching programs that are more efficient from an instructional point of view, more practical and flexible to the program participants, and more tangible and affordable to the client organizations.